Ketty and Sacha in the game of life. Come join us, be curious and open your mind. Let's play together to learn and to grow. Look deeper inside and your journey will flow.
Morning.
Morning, Sasha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really good.
Becky,
Really good.
I have a question this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should have a little chat about why would you play the game of life? What makes us play the game of life?
Well, I almost want to say now, look at our face.
Exactly. I know why I'm so enjoying playing the game of life. But I'm thinking I've just had a couple
Yeah,
of, a couple of friends sort of say, but they've actually used the phrase the game of life in some some calls that we've had and stuff, if I look at it from the game of life. So yeah, so
yeah,
I think maybe it's a good why would we play the game of life?
yes, yeah. I think what I realize is you can look at life on many different ways. Life is difficult, so then we already spoke about the energy and the emotions and
Yeah,
what the emotions are doing with us, with our body and with our manifestation and with everything in life. So when we look at life from the perspective of the matrix, it's a really heavy life. Yeah, these things happen to me and it's difficult. And so the whole energy that we are building up, the whole emotions that we are building up are low vibration. So it
yeah.
means that we don't see many possibilities into it.
Hmm.
But when you go, for example, on your healing journey, you think about walking, walking, walking. So it's already better than not doing anything. You think, oh yeah, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to solution it. I'm going to find a solution for this and for that. But yeah, but you are more in a middle level of emotions. And when you play the game of life, the good thing is we are playing. So
So
this is already putting you in an emotion of joy, of
yes, definitely
discovery.
it lightens the mood already.
Huh?
It lightens like whatever stuff I just constantly feel light, even in when something bad happens. I've still got that lightness because my brain automatically goes to, okay, so why could this, or what, how could I look at that? Why is that triggering me there? What is, yeah.
Yes, because we take it from a place of it is a game. So this is happening for me. It wants to tell me something. There is a secret that I can discover. It's a secret about me. About
Yeah,
me. So if I don't care about me, who is going to care about me? So it's more like, yes, I am. Oh, I remember. Oh yeah, I'm going to give an example. I remember when I was a child, there were some books that you could buy, and it was Become the Hero of Your Journey. So you begin the story. To read the story, and then it says, well, if you want to choose that, you go to
yeah.
page that, and if you want to choose that, you go to page that, and then you
Remember
come to the
those?
page. You remember these books? I love them. But
Yeah,
it's also that, the game of life is looking at this and saying, okay, what are the choices? Okay, if I make this choice, then I'm going to have this. And if I make this choice, then I'm going to have this. But you are already in an emotion which is so high, so pleasant, so yes, that it makes it easier to find the solution that you are looking for, or in fact, the solution that your soul it wants to give you, because your
yeah,
soul already knows every ways that you can choose and your soul knows that you have all the emotions that you can choose from any emotion, and then when you have one emotion you make one step. So when you are in the emotion which are completely high, what is happening? Then you get the solutions which are high.
yes, exactly. And it's almost like when somebody, just as another kind of example, if somebody is, somebody says something to you that, could actually potentially be a really not very nice thing to say to you. And when you're playing the game, like if you're not playing the game, you probably look at it, take it personally. Oh my God, they said that to me. Why did they say, I'm so, oh, they don't know. And then you, like you say, we've covered all these subjects in our videos, but just to summarize, so then if you go back in defense mode, and you can, fight with your words and stuff, so that will lead you somewhere. Then you might lead to falling out or to, having other problems, or you could ignore them, so then that leads to another outcome, or you could actually choose to look at it from the game of life and go, okay, right, so this happened, this situation's come, this has happened, so okay, that's quite funny. So what do I need? Why have I attracted this situation? What is, what is it mirroring in me? And then, so like you say already, it's just a lighter feeling,
Yeah.
that, and yeah, it's like it's so many endless possibilities from
Yeah.
emotion. That's the key. It's like having, a million different possibilities.
Yes, exactly. Because in fact, we cannot change what is happening. When
Yeah,
when it is happening, we cannot change it. But what we can do is make sure that we are getting the best outcome possible
yeah,
out of this situation. And when we look at the situation, yeah, it did this to me, no, 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 no. What we are going to do is keep ourselves in this loop of he did this to me, so we are going to look for people and say, yeah, he did this to me, and yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but. So we are going to continue, and that's the matrix way of continuing. But now, if you do it from the perspective of the game of life, you say, oh, this happened to me, and then that's what we do, in fact. And then we speak, oh, wow, this happened. And I think that it was this. Oh, but I don't understand. Oh, but it was mirroring something from me.
yeah,
I know that I met him because he was mirroring something from me. And I know that the conversation went like this because I was in this reaction of this emotion. But if I would have been in this emotion, maybe it would have, well, the next time I'm going to, why did I have this emotion? Do I believe this emotion? No,
yeah.
really, that is not me, And then you see life completely differently with another. It's like putting over glasses,
It
it's the
really
same
is.
life, but then yeah, with pink glasses.
Yeah. I mean, and people are saying, oh, but you can't just always find the positive in everything. But for me, that's not what playing the game is about. There's been, I mean, well, things that have happened to me over the past couple of years as well. Completely life-changing situations that that led me to my healing, on my healing journey. And it's just about discovering yourself, like your authentic self, not the self that's been programmed from all these years or from certain experiences that have made you react a certain way. It's just having that understanding of yourself, which, it's just magical. It's absolutely
Yeah.
magical.
And the second magic of this is the more you understand yourself, the more you understand others, the more you accept yourself, the more you accept others, the more you love yourself, the more you love others. And then it's just automatic. So you don't even need to do anything to the outside world because already you are changing your own energy and you give it back to the world and the world do what he wants with it. But then you are in your own game. And of course, you can decide for what is it going to be the end of my game. You can, of course, choose,
Yeah,
just like some people, I don't know, like Hitler, for example, I'm going to run the world. You can choose to do that in your game. But you can also choose to be love and love yourself because Hitler was not even loving himself. So it begins there. But you can choose, no, I want to love myself. So when you go and you love yourself, you have a complete of a life. And especially in the game of life, then you see all the things why they happened. So
yeah,
because you are going to look for it, like we said last time, it's Indiana Jones story.
yeah.
You know, yeah,
Da, 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 da,
uh,
da,
yeah,
da.
because the trauma is still the same. I mean, the things that happen are still happening. Just like I hurt my knee, so I still have some trouble with my knee. But the fact that I see it now from the perspective of the game, I am like, okay, I have healing hands, so I'm going to use my hand because someone told me that I have healing hands, so I'm going to use them. Oh yeah, and I'm going to see why did it happen? Oh, because I wanted that. Oh, and I was going there, but no, but I wanted that. So okay, I'm going to take that. Oh, now I have the experience of that. wow, if I did not have this accident, I wouldn't have this experience. So
Yeah,
this accident happened, so I would go to this side and have this experience and learn more about me, about others, about the world, about my friends, about the people which are really my friend and not my friend, the people which are really there for me and not for me, you know? So you learn so much at that moment, but when you focus only on the fact that you cannot walk anymore, yeah, I cannot walk.
yeah,
And it's because of the woman, because of her dog, because it was because of the dog of the other woman, but I could focus only on that and Matrix, yeah, this woman, every time, dog, and spend all my life there. Or
yeah,
truth in the game, yeah, no, but it happened for a reason. No, it happened so I can receive you today. Huh?
yeah,
You can come because I cannot go anywhere. And then when you change that, it just becomes so fun. So fun
yeah.
to discover more. Oh, are there more reasons why it happened? You know, like,
It does, and just from what we were talking about before, like literally, I still wake up occasionally and I feel really flat, or I feel, or something's happened, and I feel I wake up. Sometimes you just have that feeling or something, but it's just so much easier to stop and go, okay, right, because I'm aware now. It's just so much easier to stop and go, okay, I wonder why I have that feeling, rather than feeling flat for the whole day, and just going, oh, I've got everything, but it's just so much easier, and you get over that flatness, or there's something that's upset you a little bit, or whatever, you just get over it, or you not get over it, but understand it so much quicker.
yeah. And often because we ask the question, suddenly a kind of answer is appearing, something happening with your dog or something happening online or and then you think, that's why it was
Ah,
happening, maybe. And then you let go because it happened and you are playing and you are co-creating, in fact.
yeah,
And I have to say that since I began to see life as a game, that's the moment that I began to see the change in the world too. Because we speak about Eden, about the paradise. We want to be in paradise. We want to live in paradise. But I now really believe that we are already in paradise. This earth is able to do everything by herself. She's able to give her fruits and vegetables and we have the sun and we have so many things. It's the paradise. Now when I go outside, I see the paradise, Of
yeah.
course, when I have encounters with other people, then things can happen. But because I am in a game, then those things happen so I can play better in this paradise.
Exactly. Yeah, it really is. It is so yeah, so literally that is probably why we play the game. That is sums up pretty much everything about why we play the game, why we choose to play the game of life. And if anybody wants to come and play with us, then feel free, reach out, come and play with us, just have a conversation, give us, some, or give it, ask some questions, or just speaking with people that view things in a certain way may open up doors for you, or open up avenues that you might want to create your own books where you jump to page 79 if you want to do something, or jump back to page 34 if you want to do something else.
Yes, exactly. And especially, well, we already began to receive some questions, but if you have questions, send more because then we can create a new podcast, a new video with answers to your questions. So then if you think, yeah, but if it's life is a game, but why this is happening or why did I have that in my life? Or, the people there or me or my sister or yeah, we were sick, whatever because
Yeah,
we know that it's a game and we know that it's difficult to translate it, but we know also what it does with us from the moment that we have accepted that we are in a simulation, that we are creating, and that we are in fact now also co-creating by playing together the game of
yeah,
life.
yeah, absolutely. So yes, get those. We have got a couple of questions, but we'll wait for a few more,
Yeah.
and then we can do a whole kind of Q&A conversation one day. I think one day
Yes.
soon. We've got a few more. So yeah, send them in. Join our Facebook group, Movement of Multidimensional Awareness and Consciousness. That will just roll off the tongue one day soon.
Yeah, join us there, and you can also let a comment behind and tell us what you want to share with us. We are open for everything, and we are especially open to play the game of life with more people, to co-create
Absolutely.
in this
Yes.
paradise where we live.
And until the next time, we
Yeah,
shall
till
say
next
goodbye
time.
for now.
Bye-bye.
Do you want